Good morning. Welcome to KMS in the morning show. My name is Jacob Rudolph, and we're here today talking about. We got an interview today. So, thank you guys for coming back for. So we're gonna be doing something relaxable, and we're trying something good, and also. Where we're also going to be doing today is that so our interviews are our unified partners. We're our kids ball team last year. Olivia, Danny, Olivia, say hi.
Hi.
She's also Olivia Johnson. Olivia Johnson was our kids ball team from last year. She also comes to the morning show, bright her days, and thinks about what bus she thinks she will go first, where we gonna be where she likes to be, where she could be the best ideas she can also be, and we also like to have her from this year. She was in Miss Collier's homeroom last year, right, Olivia?
Yeah.
And then we got Danny Asch. Danny always sits with his friends, with his buddies at lunch. He likes to socialize a lot with his fellow classmates, with his fellow students, and makes them feel excited to be. And then we got what you guys never know this before is Abigail Torino. She came up this year. And also, it's just an ideal of making the best experience what you felt with last year. So, Abigail is going to junior, right, Abigail? Yep. And then Olivia and Danny are going to be 10th graders, which is our sophomores. Remember, we're still expanding this for the life skills program, which I'm actually so excited. So we're going to talk about unified partners today. So how's that? And then we're going to interview yourself. We're going to do some interviewing, okay? This is not something really hard. This is something to recap and what you know about unified partners. Speaking of that, we're going to talk about Dalvi. You know him, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. He expands the unified partners program. He's a host of the program. And I will talk to that. Okay, so, he's also going to sophomore, too. So, Toot's going to start us off. So, starting back in July 2025, he does a morning meeting, but it's pretty simple to help the students how to socialize, connect and communicate, socialize with others and connecting and communicating effectively, and they're doing something for the community. Isn't it? So when he came to the ACE program that guys, so this is Anthony. I'm Jacob. Nice to meet you. Anthony's right. Hey guys. And Toots right there, and Goose is in the back. Oh yeah. Hey guys. Hi. How's that? I know you from last year. Anthony. So he came to the ACE program and kind of getting off their feet. And then Mr. Crump, the principal from middle school, he came at the end of our 7th grade, when you were 8th grader, Abigail, and the rest of you guys were 7th graders. He started talking about expanding unified partners and making it, more kids to get involved. Really want to push the service learning. So if you don't know what it is, it gives the students with the special education class and the typical students a chance to interact, and gives them a boost of confidence, and also gives them a chance to put themselves out there and doing something for the community. So he's been able to expand this for the life skills program. So we're gonna talk about last year. Too. Last year, students had unified partners in culinary arts and gym class from last year. next year, we have the same gym, but at a different school. Like, I think the following year, when you're a senior, Abigail, and the rest of us are juniors, I think it's unified music. Oh, Mr. Contreras holds it, and I'm not here next year, so bear with me. So it's so sad I'm not here next year. Oh, okay. So you're about not here next year. So Tio's gonna miss us. No, Tio's gonna miss me. Oh, so the unified 3D design and gym class are the next year's, and also last year and this year we'll be doing social skills, which is actually kind of exciting. Which is actually and So the reason why we wanted you to have a unified progress program. Yep, Anthony. So it gives like a special education students not have to listen to the teacher go talking over again, trying to teach them something again. But instead, it gives all of them a different perspective, and it gives them a chance to interact with others, and they also have to get more experience. One thing that yes, so Toots next. That Mr. Riegel's class have been doing a lot of in-house service learning too. They have a tree trolley. They offer different treats every day. They have a big program at middle and high school, at Keystone, and it's really so good. Because our principal Christian, because Mrs. Dungood, Mr. Principal Adams does everything for us, and we do what you do. Either Miss Clementine, Oldham, it depends on what you are, what you do. And it's not just your honor students. It could be anyone, not an honor student. It could be an honor student. So it's not just your honor students. It can be someone else too. Yeah, that's right, Goose. That's right. And it can be outside of school too. Maybe someone outside of school comes from a broken home. They have a bit of trouble. They come in and they find a purpose. So it gives them like a meaning. It gives them something to do. It's a norm at KMS and THS for the special education students who are including an environment. So Anthony's going to get the first question for you guys. Okay, so can you tell me what being a unified party means to you guys? Let's start with Abigail, because she's the oldest. When I first started, so my sophomore year, I guess, I was so shy. I don't know all the people, but I now know all the people because I can tell them their name, and I can say, what do they say, and then, do something that they can do. And it's honor just, doing something. Yeah. Olivia? I think, when you are shy and you didn't know, having friends in some of your classes could be easy. Maybe at lunch. Maybe you can get involved by going to the courtyard for lunch, whatever that's warm. And Danny? I think when you have buddies on lunch without being nervous and doing something, and it can make them the best as possible, that you can do something. And that's exactly what we're hoping for. And me and you mentioned the morning meetings, and what would we do practice there to help with that? Do you know? Abigail will go first. Looking at the person I was talking to, remember I helped them connect. That's right. So, and also, and Olivia? I think, I was there, get involved for fundraisers, whatever we do. We did a volleyball tournament, we did a Chipotle, we went to the Kids Spot Mall, we work at the mall. We did a activity fair fundraiser, a cookie fundraiser, and we did a lot of them. And I think that we all did it because we had a champion last year as a blue team. So we made our involvement at taking new challenges.
That's right. Danny, you're last.
Oh, I forgot that.
I think that when you have the big role, and we talked about social skills, it makes them what you want to do. And Abigail mentioned that, so that's a big rule. Abigail, that is a big rule that you answer to us. We have that, and then we do an activity about social skills that then we will have share time, then which we're connecting and talking, and connecting makes it much easier in the real life. Looking at the person who is talking to, it's great points about communication, respect, and it's a skill so important. And what we think of it is that you doing that. And the other question, that question will be answered to, I'll do it. You guys have been involved in the program for a while now. How does the program change the environment at the high school level?
It makes school better and smaller and more in the gym class. Sometimes people stick with their own groups.
So sometimes the other days, we are like
being with the same people, so we want them to meet new friends too.
That's right, Toot. Olivia.
We unify partners. We all mixed up. We communicate about play, and we encourage each other a goal.
So yes, that's right. So you communicate about play. That's actually really good. Danny, the goal is to connect with others. It really happens about these classes, and they're planning a community cleanup project, so we know each other well enough how to work with teams and outside of school too. That's right. We do have an ultimate goal. It's to connect and communicate to do something for your community. And it sounds like the skill that you're practicing are translating to actions. We have another question. Good, you want to say that? So, are there any final thoughts on the best part of this program that you did from last year? Abigail?
Just us and the people will usually hang out and where they mix high school up at our place, and we all know each other's names now.
Nice. So it gives so it's just not you and the people. It wouldn't hang out. So what would if I was you, I would have just hang out with them, makes a high school better place. So we need to know your names now. What is one, Olivia?
So communicating about like a lot of ideas when you get them like a different perspective, and I believe that we do it every single day, especially for morning shows.
Yeah, Danny, so I think it's good, and I felt like you didn't know that because you're doing something. Yeah, it's actually the best censor, Danny. You were awesome, and I bet. We're gonna be talking about next year. I mean, our interview, last year's stuff. We're gonna talk about that. What was your favorite memory of gym class last year? So I'm gonna do like one people at a time. So like I don't want it to be like longer enough. So Abigail, what was your favorite memory in gym class last year?
I'm glad it was a full year elective because I like helping people. I like talking to other people that made them want to be involved.
Wow.
Olivia, what was the hardest recipe you made in cooking class, like culinary? The smoothie.
It's not that hard to do that. I mean, it's not. Like, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree with Goose. I agree, but smoothies are harder. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright. Danny, how did you and your partner work together in the kitchen when you did culinary class. You took culinary last year? Yeah, so how did you and your partner work together and cook in the kitchen? I think we communicate with each other. Communicate is one of them. Yep, so. And Abigail, how did you feel about the first day of school last year? Well, all of you guys. This is all your own ideas.
I think, I felt shy the other day. I felt shy about going to a new school.
And I felt excited to meet my buddies. That's nice. Huh? Wow. Well, you guys have all good ideas about ways to communicate, and also gives them a different perspective of each other. Olivia, what is the best way to start a conversation with a new friend?
I would actually say that tell them what their name is and what their favorite sport is, what they like during their spare time.
Nice. Danny, you ready for the next one? How did you and your How did you help a partner who felt shy or quiet? Conversation. Okay, that's it. But that's all for today. We'll talk more, and have a good day. But remember, like Goose said, not just your honor students, but you're doing it. So have a good day, guys. And Principal Christian speaking more about that. Yeah, it's so you three, if you got any questions about what we did, about what you do, come to us. You know where we're at, right? Yes. Yes, ma'am. So if you got any questions, or maybe you have concerns, or maybe you don't understand it, come to us. We can do it for you. And promise. And you guys hoping for what class? 3D design, social skills, or gym you're excited to be having?
I think 3D design. I took that. Well, I'm not doing 3D design because I'm actually gonna take another art class, drawing and painting one. I like 3D design.
Gym class. My buddies are in my class. Oh. So remember, it's not just all your honor students are there, but you're doing it. You're not an honor student can do it, but students that are not honor classes can do it. They can do what they can do unified partners or not do unified partners, and it's okay to not do it. But remember, so remember what Goose said. If you got any questions, please come to us. Okay? Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you, guys, and we're hoping for you. Your interview is coming up soon, where we're going to be displaying.